Guess what? Going for a little stroll here in Salida, Colorado. Doing one of my favorite things. If any of you have ever been here, you can see that big S over my shoulder right there. But I'm doing one of my favorite things, even on road trip, man. I'm getting ready to send out Results Kill Excuses 1% Better Every Day Journal. Congratulations to all of you that have taken that leap of faith to truly give yourself a challenge. This is truly something that in the next 90 days will give you the ability to start facing yourself, sorting through your problems, reprogramming all that negative beliefs, and really start understanding yourself at a deeper level. And because I am so passionate about this, that even on a road trip, I love bringing the 1% Better Everyday Journal with me, locked and loaded, ready to fire this off to you. Could you imagine your name being there? Banff Warrior Special Delivery. I know I'm ready. Are you ready? And here's the thing. On your marks, get set, go. The next person to order a 1% Better Everyday Journal, you're going to get $45 off by typing in change 55 in the shopping cart. Click on that link down below. There's only one of these that I'm offering. It's $55 total, which the number 5 is a number of change and transformation and giving yourself permission to do things new. And so for the next person that truly wants to take action, your time is now. I'm rooting for you. I'm here for you. And I'm giving you this opportunity for one lucky person. You type in change, capital letters, 55, in as a discount code, and for $55 and 91 days of commitment to yourself, I promise you, you will experience some transformation, some breakthroughs, and really getting some traction with your life. Man, I love walking down. I usually don't spend too much time in towns, but there's nothing like a Colorado town, especially Salida, Colorado. It's one of my favorite spots. Staying in this bungalow here, very peaceful and quiet. All these yards are really pretty well kept. And I put myself through a hell of a challenge yesterday. 10 hours of hiking. 10 hours of hiking. Oh, there's a butterfly. Reminds me of my pup. 10 hours of hiking, winter conditions. I mean, I'm talking extreme experience yesterday. And I was up for the challenge. I love putting myself through the challenges. When was the last time that you truly allowed yourself to go through something challenging, an intentional challenge, not just life kicking your ass? See, that's the problem. A lot of us, you're playing defense, not offense. That's the shift. When you order yourself a 1% Better Everyday Journal, that's not playing defense, that's playing offense. That's saying, look, I'm going to take action to do some new shit, to empower myself to know that, look, I'm in charge. And ain't nobody going to do it for me unless I'm willing to do it for myself. But here's the thing. When you embrace challenges, and for me, that could be a cold shower in the morning. That could be very challenging for some of you. But the more and more that you do it, guess what? The more ready you become mentally, emotionally, spiritually. This is what it takes. So that when life hits you with the shit, and we all go through it, you don't melt down. You become more resilient. To be more resilient, to be able to persevere through challenges and hardships and obstacles and difficulties, which we all face. But yet, are you somebody that's mentally and emotionally defeated? Or are you somebody that is refining yourself, expanding yourself, challenging yourself to become a better version of yourself? To give yourself permission that you can be better. You don't have to stay how you are. You can transform yourself by the renewing of your mind each and every day. Each and every day you can renew your mind. Each and every day you can expand to become a better version of yourself. And yet, you got to play offense. Not just sitting back waiting for shit to happen. Making it happen. And yet, here I am. Did my breath work, did my reflecting, did my positive affirmations, did some earthing, did some grounding, eating healthy, thinking healthy thoughts, putting in the work, and not taking this for granted. The fact that there are that there's people on the other side of this message, that I can't just show up for me no more. I'm showing up for you too. That when I'm out there traveling and about, I had these puppies locked and loaded saying, we're shipping it. So I'm walking to the post office right now because this is how much it means to me. I love this. I put my heart and soul into this right here. And for me to be able to send you this is such a beautiful gift. And to know that it's not just something that I'm sending to you, but it's something that if you receive it with some fresh determination, some motivation, and some commitment to really lock in for 91 days. 91 days can you lock in? It's interesting that 9-1, that's how many miles I hiked yesterday. 9.1 miles, 91. Fuck, that felt like way more. It was crazy. 10 hours. Up and down and up and down. Hitting 14,000 foot peaks over 10 hours. That shit took every ounce of who I am. And yet, there was times along that trek where I had to remember when to rest versus when to quit. I'm going to say that again for those of you in the back. You need to know clearly when to rest versus when to quit. A lot of you choose to quit way too soon, way too easily, versus giving yourself a pause. It's like if you've ever worked out in the gym, like you can't just go boom, 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 the whole thing. No, that rest in between sets is so vital for you to just allow for yourself to rest so that you can hammer it out again. And I was experiencing that yesterday. I'm like, wait, this is not a race. I'm not racing against anybody. And there was times I wanted to quit. I'm like, dude, this is fucking crazy. What am I doing out here? But then I remembered, oh, you know what? I'm not here. I'm not competing against anybody. I have time. I have all day to complete this challenge. I have all day. Do I have to finish it right in this moment? No. But I knew that one foot in front of the other is what it was going to take. And sometimes when I felt my body getting tired, I found a rock to sit on and I rested and I let myself recuperate and I got up and I went a little farther. Results kill excuses. And at the end of the day, got some fans here, man. I should have the sticks. And at the end of the day, it was like, I really felt like I had matured, because the competitive side of me is like, man, I gotta get this done now. I gotta fucking grind hard. I gotta push. But instead, I was able to take it slow. Do the endurance race, not the sprint. And the thing is, a lot of us, we want the sprint everywhere we go. We want everything done now, and then we're not willing to just really commit to the process of what it is to transform ourselves little by little each and every day, 1% better, one step at a time, one beat of the heart, one breath of the lungs. We want it. We want to see total transformation in our life. And yet we need to allow ourselves to persevere. We need to allow ourselves to just be present in the moment and not be so quick and anxious to say, I need it all to happen right now. You don't. It's just being present. Can you be present right now? I experienced that several times yesterday. The thing that kept coming up in my mind, because this was an extreme challenge. 4 14,000 foot peaks on one hike. That's a lot of ups and downs. 4,000 feet of vertical. It felt like way more. And yet there's a meme out there. There's a video of Kobe Bryant. And it's when he was in the playoffs, and one of the guys was interviewing him and saying, hey man, why don't you look happy? Why aren't you excited? He's like, what's there to be excited about? Because they had won 2 of the games. So what's there to be excited about? Job's not finished. And I just had to keep telling myself that, because it's funny, because even in sports, it's a 4-game series, and I had 4 peaks to go. And I started with the hardest one first, second hardest, third hardest. And yet the 4th one did not seem like it was going to be too gnarly. But yet my body was taxed. And I just kept hearing Kobe, man, right? Job's not finished, right? Finish strong. Job's not finished. Stay locked in. Take the breaks. Rest. Take your time. And then even once I got to that 4th peak, I was ecstatic. We did it. We did it. We did it. Fuck. But guess what? The job still wasn't finished, because getting down was probably one of the most challenging parts of the whole entire hike. It was like a screed, ridgeline, fucking extreme, like dangerous. I always say that going up is difficult. Going down is dangerous. That's where you get hurt. And I had to keep that Mamba mentality flowing in my heart, saying, job's not finished. Let's get done, right? It's been a long day. Let's get done. We accomplished what we set out to do, but the job's not finished until we get back to the rig. And I'm grateful for that experience. It was like a microcosm in life to know that I could take on that challenge and smash it. And that means that if I could do that, I could do anything. And the same is true with you. If you're willing to take on a challenge, maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just the 1% better everyday journal. Yes, this is a selling. What am I trying to sell you? Your transformation, your breakthrough, your dreams becoming a reality, your excuses dying. A painful death is to let go of the low self, the wounded self, so that you can rise into the best version of yourself. You can realize that that version of you exists. And that is what you should be going all in on. Fuck the excuses. Kill that shit. It's time to step up to the plate, take on the challenge to become the best version of yourself. But nothing's going to change if nothing changes. And if you don't have a heart and the spirit to take on challenges, You're going to live the mediocre, quiet, suffering life. It's just a quiet life of suffering. It's a miserable life. When deep down inside of you, you know that there's something more. I know every single person I'm talking to that's hearing my voice right here, right now, you know that there's something more. You know there's something more inside of you that wants to be expressed, that wants to come out. When and how are you going to allow that and give it life? Because only you can do that. Ain't nobody else can be able to do it for you. You gotta want it. And when you want it enough, then there will be. When you want it enough, you will start to make the changes. And by making the changes, that means you're going to start taking action. You're going to start embracing challenges. You're going to start facing your fears. You're going to start killing the doubt. You're going to at least see how far you can go versus just shrinking each and every day a little more at a time because you're afraid, because you're unsure, and because you don't know how the story ends. Well, I can tell you for sure how the story ends, right? We're all in. We all die, at least in this version of who you are. And there's probably some of you that wish that had already happened because you're so fucking miserable with who you are. And I understand that pain. I understand what that looks like, what that feels like, because I've been there. I've done it. I've experienced that life. And yet what I realized is I could turn it around, and I did turn it around. And if I could do it, you can do it. That was one of the things that kept me going yesterday. A lot of people gave up. A lot of people turned around. A lot of people quit on this hike yesterday. But there was a few of us, and when I say a few, like 2 others other than me, that kept going, that kept persevering, that kept moving in the positive direction. And the thing that motivated me along my journey was I could see other footprints in front of me because it was mostly snow. I could see these footprints. I could see the tracks of another man. And I said, if another man has come through here successfully, that means I can too. Keep going. Don't quit. Rest when you need to, but don't quit. And that's what kept me going, was knowing that another man had been through there, and if they could get it done, I could get it done too. I was going to do it at my time, at my pace, which is all that matters. Same is true with you. Do it at your pace, in your timing. And if your timing's now, then take action. If your timing's not now, then carry the fuck on. But I truly do believe that my soul and your soul have come to an agreement that we are going to work together here and now. So I'm inspiring you, encouraging you. 1% Better Everyday Journal. Breath of Life Healing Circle. Step up to the plate. I'm ready. I'm here. Are you ready? Will you be here? For you. This is for you. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about you investing in you. You saying, the buck stops with me. No more excuses. It's time to spring into action and have this be the summer of transformation. And it all starts right here in your mind. One thought of saying, I think I can do it. Let me see how far I can go. Let me give this a try. I love you guys. You know the drill. Results kill excuses, because if it was easy, it won't be worth it. Greg's out.